Hi guys, I apologize. This week I only place one video so far, and it's kind of running up because I kind of get backed up a little bit, even pull out videos from my library, which is I have plenty of them, because one of my cat got very sick and my dog got very sick, and I just still hands full taking care of them. Well, I apologize for it, and well, usually I place like 3-4 videos religiously every week, but when something happened in my life, I have to back up and place 1 or 2 novel, and whenever I promise to you, I still coming out with that. I'm never back up from my promises. If you stick with me for more than 1 year, you know that by now. I have more than 200 videos. Those videos what I promised to you, the sooner or later they do come. And well, please subscribe and check it out. And bunch of playlists there as well by your interest. You can just check channel by your interest, because more than dozens playlists already there. But now, well, I got another idea how to put this copper filter, how to make really good attachment with why we need copper these days with all this extra. If you spend all day long with your mask and you in the middle of public, obviously your chances to get sick much more higher as anybody else, like me, sit and get home practically. Well, copper masks, why it's so important to use copper masks or copper filters, what I handle in my hands. This filter alone, you put in any mask, it will upgrade your mask immediately to N95. Even if you're in medical field and you're dealing with patients who are infected by coronavirus and different strain of it, it will protect you well. Well, as long as it's well fitted. We never back up on well fitted mask, remember? And well, right above my token, my whole summary of my search on masks and disinfectants. If you're interested about it, go ahead and click on that white line, and it will take you to whole my year of researches and summary. And not just my own. I explained to you this different universities' tactics, what they suggest, and so on. And probably in the end of this video, I will place that summary video as well. And also, I have different playlists with sewing, not sewing masks. And yes, not everybody sews. That's why I try to come up with ideas how to make it as easy on you as possible, but still have fitted mask and still use your copper filter. Why it's so important to use copper? In the end of this video, I'm attaching a playlist all about coppers, where to get these filters, why it's so important. I have whole playlist committed how copper help dramatically to fight any virus out over there. Any virus out over there, included coronavirus and any strain of it. No, well, that's a another playlist, which is I will attach in the end of this video. But right now, what we're gonna do some cover for this surgeon mask to keep this filter together. What you will be light, will be easy to make it, and practically no sewing. No, well, if you sew, you can do the same. What I will show to you with this fabric, t-shirt fabric. You know how much I like to use it. Stretchy, nice, cotton, comfortable. You just have to choose that one which is have a little bit of cotton spandex there, maybe 2% or 5, no more than 5%, to give that stretch. But it's very good to use for masks t-shirt material. First of all, you recycle something old. You don't have to buy nothing, spend your money. And second of all, it's don't run. If you cut it, seams don't run. You don't need to overlock anything, because if it's regular fabric, cottons look like that. Using polyester, no question, out of question. It will never protect you well, and plus you have to breathe in it. Who want to breathe through polyester? But whenever I'm showing to you with this cotton, you can do the same with very fun fabrics. I already have videos about, again, about my talking, what kind of materials can be used, and for patches, and the same can be used for masks. By occupation, you can come, by hobbies, you can make all kind of fun masks just by using different patterns of materials. And where to get them, just click on that line and gonna take you there. But right now, just don't ignore any of those white lines popping out. It's all beneficial for you videos there. And well, you can do with these materials, but right now I make it as simple as possible. Now, well, I will show to you how to do this one with t-shirt fabric. You cut the hem of your t-shirt, and then you separate by side seam. Some of them have side seam, some of them don't. Just separate by side seam. Now, lay your surgical mask, just a 50-cent surgical mask, just like that on a corner, maybe like about ½ inch away from your hem and ½ inch away from your side seam. And then what you do, you follow your surgical mask line, and pass ½ inch this way and pass ½ inch this way. Okay, now turn this piece up like that. Your bending piece on a surgical right here on the top, you turn this piece like that, and this corner what you turn up, it's sticking about ½ inch above this surgical mask. Now what you do, turn this construction this way like that, okay, and cut it. Don't cut your hand, your ear pieces. Just cut around this like that. Cut around like that. And so right here. Again, all scissors, that's all. No sewing so far, right? Okay. Now, that's what you have when you open up. Follow shape of the surgeon mask and come to right here where this corner sticking out. And this corner sticking out right here. Everybody have scissors, right? And you kind of go and up and make this piece right here like that. Like that. And here is your another piece. How wide it can be? Probably like about, let me try first because it's the first time I'm making. I just got this idea and I will be right back with you. Okay, now what you do, this little piece corner, fold it like that. Okay, step away ½ inch and make little hole like that with scissors, but 1/4 inch long, like eye looking hole like that. Okay, now see this piece I make like, maybe like I went gradually, like 1/4 inch to pass the sticking out corner here, and then I went gradually up like that. It's about 3/4 inch I have. Here is my width. Okay, let's cut in the middle of that. Will be less as ½ inch. And how far we cut? All the way to this corner, which is right here. It's sticking out our corner from this point. Now, I'm just thinking as I go. I just got this crazy idea, follow it. Well, one of these pieces, what we cut on, we double, run through this piece, like that. Run like that in this hole, what you just made, okay? And another one, we have to have another hole right here for it, okay? Before we run this, let's make that another hole, just right there. Fold it in half. And make another hole. How far? About ½ inch away from that fold. Again, eye looking thing like that, just a snap like that randomly. Now, because this is going to be inside our mask, and we know blue part or yellow part or whatever cover of your surgeon mask is going out. No, well, it means we have to turn this way. First time when we did it, we did not turn properly. Make sure that blue part is out there. Now, let's get this construction back in a place. And what we do now, you get this piece here in, just like I told you to run. And this one, don't run there. Just run right there in another hole. Right in another hole right there, okay? Now, this is our copper filter, right? And of copper facing people, because that's what danger comes to us from outside. No, well, before we even run this one, let me lay out and show to you. Copper filter you can put on this mask. See the split right here inside plate? Put it right there. Or you know what, you don't even have to do that because it's gonna hold perfect. Just put like that, because size, this is a standard filter where to get it right above my token. It's a patent for this pending. I believe it's already went through. It's this one alone will have some few layers, included polypropylene, which is perfect, and copper one. No, well, it's like 3 layers here, and all that is equal to N95. Plus this one, it will stop about 30% of danger coming to you. And we using shape, we using fitted ability of surgical mask to go around your nose to make it fitted for us. Because if it's not fitted, or any sense of filters, forget about it. Why we need to use filters at all to protect us, especially if you work in the medical field? Because of if it's not fitted, your virus get to it. And well, why filters so important? Right above my talking all about filters. Please check it out. And to the end of this video, every time white line pulled up, it's going to be about filters. Well, please check it out. I have all kind of already. I did review for many people searches about filters and how it's working and why it's so important. But anyway, this is a perfect. Well, this is facing people. Put it right here in the middle. As you can see, it's fit your surgical mask perfect. Now going back here, do what I just told you to do. Run this one first in that thing, and now this one right here in this loop. Okay, and tie them up. It's gonna be not much here to tie it up. I will have more success when I cut and I do that line what I had here a little bit longer. It's mean when you cut that original when I showed to you. It's the first time I'm making. Well, that's why I did that little mistake, and I put it right here like that. But you can do a little bit longer, like 1 inch longer. Will be more abilities for you to tie it up. I just so short on time with taking care about my pets. What I just have to do this. Usually I do like 2-3 before I show you how to do it. But this time I just cannot. I'm doing first time. Okay, and that's it. Here is your mask. You can cut now this piece. What is that gonna look funny? Sticking out here. And here is your mask. If your face is big, well, here is kind of, as you can see, probably will come up a little bit here. Well, don't worry about it, because gravity will get it together. Gravity on your face will hold it together. If it's bothering you so much, put little safety pin here and here. But you're not going to use your filter. Your filter will be inside all the time. This one you can just put tiny little pin right here. Right here. It's, by the way, it's good for you to keep this little pins on your clothes or any place else for you, because it prevents static electricity coming to you. Always have pins or metal pills around seams on your garment. Or see, tiny little pill, it's not going to scratch you. It's not going to do nothing. It's a tiny one as possible. And this is it. And here is your banding for your nose. You're using shape of surgical mask. You have protection of more as N95. If you have big enough face, like man's face, that's going to fit you perfect. It's going to fit you perfect. If your lady or kid, you make it for your kid, you know how to make it smaller right here. I have already videos about on my channel. Just little snap right here will kill these gaps. What air will not come this way. Okay, guys, no, well, that's my another idea. I am sure I can come up with more of it, and I am working on no sewing masks now. No sewing, because you know not everybody can sew. We kind of full of all this sewing masks in the stores and all that. But this is something quick, fast, and very easy to take care about it, because you can just untie right here. And it, by the way, if you don't want to be busy with untying here, okay, you don't even have to do that. You can just bring these pieces together like that, and another safety pin right here will take care about it, because just right here, and then the rest of it, just cut it off. What you don't, in the end of the day, you don't have to be busy with that. And what you do, you just take on the parts, you throw out your surgical one, or don't throw out, because they are washable, guys. By hands, with cold water, they're very much washable. They go through 15 washings, believe or not, 15-20 washings, the surgical masks. And this one, so far, going through, I don't know how many, but so far, we've been washing that, and it's never, and so this piece not gonna run, it's gonna keep washing, and you can make different colors, you can make few of them, and very handy, very handy. Okay, guys, no, well, subscribe. See, I need even to wear my magnetic glove because my hands is giving up, but well, I got to my knitting videos now, because it does help me to keep my hands alive, and it's going to be more about knittings probably going on the channel, and well, just subscribe and you will see it's like more than 200 videos there. It's plenty for everybody. Thank you guys for your watching. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.